Hey folks, this is the other Barack coming to you live and direct from North Carolina. We have an insane video of a news anchor getting demolished by someone else on the news station, live in studio. You have to watch the whole thing. This is what accountability looks like. Let's stick around for the end and talk about it.
The largest amount of children killed over the last 2 decades has been by the Israeli state. And I need to make that really clear.
That's a blood libel. I mean, that is a blood libel. I'm being respectful.
Am I not allowed to finish speaking?
You've spoken a lot, but when you start
Okay,
talking about
go ahead.
the Israeli state killing more children than
That's
any
not
other
something
country...
I've made up. Can I just say, that is not a statistic that I have made up.
That is an anti-Jewish blood libel.
First of all, I am not anti-Jewish. I'm not
Okay.
talking about the Israeli state
You've
being Jewish. I'm
distinguished
talking
between
about the
right
IDF.
Jews and the
No,
good Jews and the bad Jews earlier on.
Absolutely not. Can we...
So I just want to stop you there. You've come up with your facts, and that's okay. But when you start talking about the Israeli state killing more children than any other state over the last X years, I think you said, I can't remember the number, but a few decades, that I have to stop you there.
The UN is the one that actually said...
Well, the UN is a corrupted organisation, and I'm afraid
that still
they don't...
has Israel in it.
Well, it does. Israel has chosen not
Even
to
though
withdraw.
135
It's probably best, like I do.
members, even
I'm
though
going to stay as
135
well.
members have called for humanitarian
Yeah, but there's a
ceasefire.
lot more. There's a lot more states who are anti-Israel than Israel itself, and there is the US in there as well. I think it's important, though it would be tempting to withdraw from the United Nations and break it up like the League of Nations. I think it's important that Israel stays in that cradle of anti-Semitism, which is what it's become.
So I went into ChatGPT and I asked, what are the largest genocides globally on record over the past 3 decades? Please include a death count and list them in order from largest to smallest by that count. It doesn't do a perfect job of listing them from largest to smallest, but let's just see what is listed here. In Sudan, I was here actually in 2003, 2004 I was not here. I meant to say I was in Boston for a moment of silence, actually, for what was going on in Sudan. 300,000 plus. In Rwanda, 800K to 1 million. Congo, Rohingya, I don't know if I mispronounced that. Yazidi. I mean, I'm going to keep scrolling. Here we go. Tell me exactly where Israel is listed on that. And let's not forget about the Jewish population. I'm going to read out some statistics here. You can Google this. In 1948, the Jewish populations in Arab nations versus in 2025. For example, in Morocco, 250,000 in 1948. Today, less than 2,000. Algeria, 140,000. Today, less than 50. Tunisia, 105,000. Today, less than 1,500. Libya, 38,000. Today, 0. Egypt, 75,000. Today, 20. These are all rough estimates. Yemen, 55,000. Today, less than 50. Oman and Pakistan, between the two, 7,000. Today, 0. Afghanistan, 5,000. 0. Iraq, 150,000. Today, 7. Syria, 40,000. 0. Around 1 million people, Jewish people in Arab nations in 1948. In 2025, less than 5,000. In 1948, the Gaza Strip, the population inside of the Gaza Strip was 80,000 people, and in 2025, it is 2.2 million. I'm really trying to understand, why is it that every single time somebody gets the opportunity to go on air, like this woman, and immediately start off with these radical claims that are not backed by statistics, just like he said, it is a blood libel. It's so easy to say that, because when you open your phone and everything that you see when it comes to the news in the Middle East is simply despair against Israel, meaning all of the videos in the Gaza Strip, which are very hard to watch, of limbs and bodies and girls and rockets, and that's all you're going to think is going on 24/7, 365, as if there's nothing else, as if there's no context. Imagine if this woman, just like I showed you, had access to TikTok for Sudan, had access to TikTok for Rwanda, had access to TikTok for Congo. What would she say? And by the way, they don't filter as much in those places. It's just, it's bananas, because all it takes is a quick Google search to be able to tell this woman, you're wrong. And you're on live television and you're wrong. You're not allowed to do that, which is why she should be fired. She should never have the opportunity to just get up there and then get other people who are on her side to just clip that and say, hey, look here, they're saying it on the news, it must be true. That's what's happening. It's a shame. Thank you so much for all your support. See you next video. If you want to continue the conversation, you can support my work for free. Discord does not cost a thing. It is the best way to connect with me and others who are seeking the truth. The link is in the description. But if you want to take it one step further, my Patreon gives you access to the Israel you don't see, uncovering the untold stories of what mainstream media does not show you. The link is in the description, and it helps me to continue this work. Or if you're just PayPal and buy me a coffee is a really easy way to support me. This channel, this work does not happen without all of you. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you next time.